She is an interesting one because she quite literally looks like she is. I can't even tell. Like she looks super like pretty, but at the same time she just looks so fucking creepy. I think it's the eyes. I think if the eyes look like they didn't like draw them, look like they took human eyes and they just like made them into like you made them into like what is that, like animated eyes, and then just pasted them on there. It just looks awful.
Come, give me your hand. Let me fix you up before going home.
This is about the point where I played. I have not played any more beyond this. A ghost parade, waking up. Yeah, we already read all that. There's an unrestrained hair growth wildly enveloping buildings and blocking streets. These strands of hair resemble bizarre vines in a rainforest or some sort of unchecked tangible what? Emotion. A horde of monsters parade through the gaps in the hair, their mouths murmuring and humming a particular ditty. Come, stew all these endless worries into a soup. The wife has bought a one-way ticket for her husband. The merchant clutching a straw is buried on a deserted island. Rain can vent the companion in the box. The number of friends in dreams of dwindling day by day. Attempt to decipher the smell, block your ears, hum along the rhythm. Attempt to decipher the song's meaning. I highly doubt we have the information for that, but okay. As you attempt to discover the meaning within the monster's song, an eerie sense of chaos begins to seep into your heart. You find yourself ensnared by a myriad of worries and troubles, momentarily trapped in a state of helplessness. By the time you snap out of it, the monsters are gone. All that remains in your grasp are a few strands of hair, their origin unknown. Oh, we got a faded photo. Let's see. What is it? There we go. You pick up a faded photo which captures you watching the gang of hair monsters marching by. A few lines are written on the back of the photo. Ghost parade. Monsters roam in the silence of the night. Do they come from the fog or human hearts? Where is that lady though? There's Mad Shears. Mad Shears, the most terrifying creature in Salon Street. Legends to show itself whenever the thick fog spreads, severing its victim's souls from with a shear. What happens to the victim with only half a soul left? The legends never mention that. You met the legendary lantern ghost in the Salon Street neighborhood. It doesn't seem hostile, but is simply looking for someone to play with. We already saw that. Okay, let's look at this book. Mysterious recording 1. Waking up after the attack, you have completely forgotten your identity and why you're here. Perhaps you should investigate the surroundings to gather more information. I already read that. Why did I read that again? Whoever finds this recorded, no matter who you are, remember my name. I'm RC, the urban legend hunter. He died or something? Investigating urban legends, embarking on adventures, and turning them into captivating videos. That's what I do for a living. He's a YouTuber. When I'm trapped in the dense fog of Salon Street, my only lifeline to the outside world is through an eerie forum. Oh. And I just got chased by a horde of monsters and lost my terminal in the process, damn it. But I can't let my adventure grind to a halt here. I plan to continue my investigations at these two places. Stranger would be willing to follow in my footsteps. Stuck behind the tape recorder is a small note detailing two specific locations. Let's go to a rooftop. You mentally note the location mentioned in the recorder, but it's already too late tonight. If time permits tomorrow, you'll consider conducting an investigation. Are we going to go to both places or only one? Because that would be sad if I only go to only one. And that wouldn't really make any sense neither. Are we recording? Yes, we are recording. Okay. I'm sometimes just worried that I'm just not recording, but sometimes because the video is gone and sometimes the audio is gone, it's just like, and it's like, oh man, an hour-long recording is just gone. It sucks. I rarely get the time to record anyway, but then again. Encounter, break the fog, exploring the dark. Amid the thick fog, you have reached the heart of the alley. When you realize that you're already besieged by monsters, it's dangerous to horse around with these monsters. Leave this troublesome business to me. It sounds like fighting. You know, I'll show this because this is not your typical combat. Basically, you have to move her around these monsters, and she does an AoE. But you cannot step in the red zones which show up around the monsters. These places you cannot really stand in. So if I move her here, kaboom. And if I move her here, this guy goes. And if I move her here, this guy goes. So this is an interesting one. Not the typical combat as you see, but yeah. Chapter 11, Nice Hairdresser. At the perilous moment, a hairdresser showed up unexpectedly and saved you. She even invited you to her hair salon, offering to spruce up your hair. Now that is a baller place. I need a thumbnail of that. That looks amazing. Holy shit. She leads you to the shop where the tricolor light pushes open the door and steps into the warm glow from the dark night. It's a small hair salon on the side of the door, where employees' nameplates are meant to be hung, but there's only one small metal nameplate engraved with a cursive signature. What the hell is that? Adela?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, that's her? Man, they all got their cleavages out. That's just how this world goes, I suppose. Why is that like thing on her chest like off center as like some sort of design? Man, her clothing is extravagant. The woman named Adela looks back at you. You study her face carefully. You don't recognize it, yet it seems familiar at the same time. You're certain that she must exist in some corner of your shattered memories. I've seen you before.
What a funny thing to say. You make it sound as if you've forgotten who I am. This is the second time you've fallen in front of me. Last night I brought you home, and today I brought you into my salon. You keep making a big mess of yourself, and I have to work overtime to tidy you up.
She reaches out and strokes your hair, which has been completely messed up by the monster. She then fixes your crumpled shirt.
At least you didn't pass out this time. You can change into clean clothes on your own. That was the hardest thing for me last night.
Ooh, that's embarrassing. She chuckles, you blush, trying not to imagine her changing your clothes. Now that she mentioned it, the clothes you have on right now are indeed similar to Adela's in style and color. You're a foot away from her, yet totally enveloped by their familiar, reassuring fragrance. She sounds like a sinner. There ain't no way she's a normal. She's not normie, she is definitely a sinner. So the fragrance turned out to be hers, dispelling your nightmares this morning and now it's soothing your panic. You think of the warm water by the bed, the meticulously treated wounds, the hasty but fulfilling breakfast, the washed clothes, and the fact that such a slender girl carried your unconscious body all the way home from the back alley. You're the one who saved me. Thank you. Sorry for troubling you.
No worries. I'm good at taking care of others. The most important thing was to get you to sleep well. Now that you came to my little salon, you're my customer.
As she says this, she brings you to a leather recliner to sit, then puts her hand on your shoulder and slowly presses you to lie down. She does this very gently, yet firmly enough that you can't refuse. You lie down flat, your hair hanging over the small sink. Adela goes to the other side of the sink. She gently supports your head with a soft hand and gazes down into your eyes.
Let's rinse first. Your nerves are too wound up. You need to relax.
Man, the GWA comment that I made about them being like audio porn artists, it sounds so much like that. Like some of the very long ones that are meticulously crafted, they sound exactly like this. Like honestly, this is not even a joke. Like some of them are so in depth and so complicated, and they take their sweet fucking time to roll into the story. 10 minutes, 20 minutes. That's what this sounds like. It's very soothing, honestly. Like you can go to fucking sleep to just that, but obviously then like in 20 minutes later you're like half asleep and then just start fucking and then you fucking wake up or whatever. That has happened to me, but yeah. Let's rinse. Yeah, already.
Tell me whatever you want to say. Take your time. I always satisfy my customers' needs.
See, customers' needs. Sounds like audio porn.
All right, close your eyes. Don't let the bubbles get in them.
The warm water flows over your head, gently seeping through your hair before forming a downflowing stream.
How's the water temperature?
Quite comfy, thanks. A bit too cold, a bit too hot. Quite comfy, thanks.
That's good.